inches. Because there's so much water coming down there, there was nothing to do with it except retain it, release it to the system on Kenwood Road, rather than taking it through the yards that were getting flooded, which has been a nightmare for quite a while. And then there's also moving the fiber, which was originally going to be underground to overhead because none of the other utilities are going overhead, so this saved a lot of money in construction costs, but it cost us an extra $4,367 in engineering. So those are all things that TEC had to do that were not in the original scope. I'd like to get this to Miller. Mr. Miller, I just want to bring it to your attention because I'd like to talk to Mr. Hubbard first to see if we can get him to share in this. Obviously, TEC has been working for us. The county has not shared in this project financially at all. This is a project that's 80% grant from the federal grants and then 10% from OPWC. So our construction share will be 10% of the project, but this is all engineering.
So that engineering doesn't get into the grant equation?
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
We need a resolution.
We will need a resolution, yes, but I'd like to see if Mr. Hubbard
I was
is
gonna
willing
say,
to
should we,
share
should we,
some of this
for timing,
expense
yeah, let's
first.
wait until we see what Ted says about
Yeah.
sharing the
Dollar
agenda.
on the table?
It is work that TEC has done, and they are deserving of the money.
That's between Slim and Mel.
Put it on the
Try.
table right now.
We have to try, we have to try.
The chances,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold my breath,
Yeah.
but I wanted to bring it to you so you knew what we were going through. And leaf season starts October 15th, and that's all I have.
I did receive a revised agreement on the,
Bertold retrofit.
the retrofit project over there that I am now satisfied with the language where the county agreed to be responsible for any damages. So we'll probably have that as a resolution Thursday night.
Okay.
And this is for what? This is for the actual?
That's,
Yeah, it's
Sewer
for that
over
floodgate
Yeah,
that's
okay.
down in the creek.
that they wanna do the experimental
Yeah.
floodgate on.
Okay. That's Thursday night. Okay. Tracy, anything else?
No, sir.
Questions? We already did number 8. Number 9 is the resolution for the ambulance purchase that the chief mentioned.
We have a resolution authorizing a contract for the purchase of an ambulance from Horton Emergency Vehicles Company through the Ohio Cooperative Purchasing Program.
Motion.
We have a
Second.
Second, discussion. Mr. Miller?
Mr. Connor?
Aye.
Mr. LaBarbera?
Aye.
Mr.
Aye.
Weedman?
Okay. We already covered item 10, upcoming public hearings, purchase orders over $2,500.
Two for your consideration. The first one is fuel for the police department, $6,000 to Likens Oil Company. The second one is for chief, and it is a motorized wheelchair that is for the new squad. You were gonna have this regardless of whether Horton or Braun built the item. $4,435.80.
Motion approved. It's basically a stair chair to load
Second.
patients up and down steps.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, discussion. Mr. Miller?
Mr. Weedman?
Aye.
Mr. Connor?
Aye.
Mr. LaBarbera?
Aye.
Okay. I'll refer to the printed agenda sheet for the other items on the calendar. We need a motion to enter
Motion
into
to go to
executive
executive
session.
session for the purposes of personnel and employment.
I've got one comment. Make sure that I'm down as opposing the median, what we're gonna do on the median. Make sure
The
that,
minutes.
make sure that that's, that I oppose that, and then I wanna run down, you said 46,000, how much for that? 46,000 for the, what was it, 46,000 what trains? And then for separate water costs in there too.
$46,575.
575, then you said also there's tank on, there's another expense.
$21,985.
Okay.
We have a motion to enter an executive session for purposes of personnel
We have
employment.
a motion.
We have a motion. Do we have a second? I will second. Mr. Miller?
Mr. Barber.
Aye.
Mr. Connor.
Aye.
Mr. Weedman.
Okay. 9:57.
I think so. Pipe it up. Take it in Debbie or?
Yeah, or Carol, Carol.
I'll give it to her.
Here, give that to David.
I don't want to wrap one because, you know what I mean?
Greg, I got this for set five. The batteries all up.